Hey guys, welcome. Today I want to share with you some knowledge for you guys not miss any more trades, right? And of course we do some trade review for today, yeah, in GBP USD. But the goal here is to pass you some knowledge for you guys don't miss any more trades, right? Because sometimes happens like, oh my god, I do the right analysis and I don't execute the trade, or the trade don't come back for execute me, or I miss the trade, or whatever, you know. And you miss the move, like you do the right analysis, you predict the right price action, and you simply don't take the trade. And I know it's kind of frustrating, right? But you guys need to understand that it's all about the entry model that you're adopting, right? So the most conservative trading model, the most times you gonna miss trades, right? Because a lot of times the total sub trades, the manipulation trades, are aggressive moves, and aggressive moves doesn't come back to retest a lot of times, and you ends up that you miss the move, right? It's kind of usual. So, what can you do to avoid these problems? So, I want to pass you guys some entry models that I particularly use every day and work well for me. But you have to keep in mind these models, these entry models, this tricks to avoid missing the movement. It's risky, right? So the only time you allow to do this is when you have the all other checklists done, right? Such as the high time frame CRT, the lower time frame CRT, the right and the correct time window, to operate, and you have some key level. Though it's kind of group of things that need to be right for you allowed to do this kind of entry, right? So I want to talk about the IFG enter in the order block entry, right? So you guys pay attention. I want to just break down this today trade, right? GBP 4 hour. Let's see the trade right here, right? So we got our 4 hour CRT here, 5 a.m. candle, right? 5 a.m. model, 5 a.m., 5 a.m. And we have this key level here, right? This key level, it's an important key level, right? So we have our key level, right? And we tap it at key level, right? If you look it, we tap the key level, right? That's an important thing to notice. We have the key level. We have our 5 a.m. CRT, right? Drop down to 15 minutes CRT. We also have our 15 minutes CRT, which is this little guy, right? This little guy, and we turtle soup this 15 minutes CRT with the key level, right? So it's okay, right? So we already checked the high time frame CRT, the low time frame CRT, a key level, time window, because we are between 9 and 10:30, so we 9 and 15 right here, right? 9:15, so we are inside our time window. So the conjunction of the things allow us to execute more risky entries, for we don't miss this kind of trade. So we drop down to 1 minute, right? And in 1 minute you have a clear, and down move right here. It's a heavy move, right? And you ask yourself, whoa, this move, I can't figure out how can I enter this, because oh my god, the price makes this fair value gap here, and the MSS right here, and the price doesn't come back, and I missed the trade. Okay, but guys, I want to talk about you guys some more risky entry. But when you have the all things getting together, you can use it, and it's so powerful, right? And it's the IFG, inverse fair value gaps, and the order blocks. So pay attention here, right? Oh, don't forget to hit the like button, right? Because I giving you this knowledge for free, and you can make a tons of money for free. And the only thing you need to do is click the like button, like hit this like button and subscribe, right? It's the only thing you need to do, and execute this. So let's go into it. How we can use this kind of tricks, right? Let's talk about the IFG models first, because I really like this heavy moves to use the IFG, because I strong believe this IFG you can like see clearly the reversal, right? So let's begin marking the IFGs that the market form. So you have your CRT, 15-minute CRT. This is this guy here, right here, right? You know, within the 5M CRT, right? So once the price comes here and purge this high and tap the key level, bro, it's like your head have to sound like 1,000 of alarms and sirens and noises, because the price probably gonna reverse, because it hit two CRTs and hit a key level, right? And probably is gonna like a fucking heavy move, right? So you gotta be alert. Like anywhere here, we can reverse, right? So how can I identify this reversal? Well, let's start marking the IFGs, right? So we have an IFG right here, right? And we had another IFG right here. So we have both like stretching prices, like stretch move comes, and then we purge and we close below, and you know all the price action happens here, right? So pay attention to the IFG. What can you do in this case? What I prefer to do is when the candle closes below the IFG, right? The candle closes here, I take my position, right? So the candle didn't exactly close below, but what can I do here is I trace a line here, like the I don't know the word, but the finest thing can happen is the price close below, close out the IFG, right? So you take your trade right here, like close like this, right? Stop above this high here, and that's it. But this candle specific. Oh my god, this candle, okay, didn't close below. So what can you do is you trace a line here down this candle, and once it lost this bottom of the IFG, you can enter market here, like you go to the path of the price, right? But this price probably open and push higher, the price push higher to here, and then push lower, so you can have your market order to sell right here. Okay, you expecting the price to go lower, you expecting to have a short here, you have all the things aligned. You have a higher time frame, lower time frame, the key level, the time window. You have all the things. So you expecting the price to go lower. So what you do, you be prepared. You notice like the IFG things, right? Because the IFG is the best thing to catch these insane moves that reverse. So pay attention. So the price didn't close above, but you know, like your finger on the button, and you just think, oh my god, I'm gonna click. So the price opens here, come higher, and then go down, and then you sell market here, right? When the price pass here in the passes, right? That's one option, right? The perfect option is the price close here, and you just simply market short market here, and you know. But you can do this, right? And the other thing you can notice is this thing, like the candle close below, the IFG. So here you can go market here, short market here, no problem. Okay, no problem. That's it. But the risk reward is like suck. So you shouldn't be focusing on this IFG here, because your risk to reward is gonna be so much better. Okay, that's another advantage to take these more risky entries, because your risk to reward it's insanely increasing. So we get a short here, right? And where is our target? Is the 50% of the 5 a.m. CRT, which is this guy, like the high, the low, the 50%. So here we got our 50%. We have a solid 4R trade here, that if you like waiting for some retest or some, I don't know, crappy bullshit that MSS and SIS then retest the fair value gap that is this guy here, you're gonna spend your morning just waiting and crying because the pricing didn't come back. And it happens, bro. This like manipulation moves that happens quickly, and you have to be prepared. So take this IFVG model as a extreme reversal model. So you have to be prepared, and you have to be with all the concepts aligned, like the high time frame CRT, lower time frame CRT, key level, and time window. Once you have this all four things aligned, you can think in this kind of entry, right? If you don't have these four things aligned, look for other entries, like more conservative entries, because you don't have that kind of sure, right? So, but here you expecting the price do exactly this, so you can anticipate some moves with inverse fair value gaps, right? So I expect you guys to pay attention to this, because you can have a tons of good trades looking this, right? So once again, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe, because those tips are gonna make you rich if you follow right. So hope help you guys, and I hope you don't miss any more this insane movement trades. Okay, that's it, and I see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.